All right, so I ran Castlevania in 2106 and my replay is saved. And unfortunately, the recording of the live stream did not. I was pressing spacebar on the splitter while hovered over start and stop recording, so you can see the last 5 minutes on this channel, majority playthroughs, but unfortunately it's all chopped up in bits and pieces. I did post the most relevant part, and hopefully I can do this again. I don't see why not. I mean, I did run the game in almost under 20 minutes. I was going for sub 30 and I got almost sub 20. Incredible. But unfortunately, this is what we're gonna have to do for the time being, is just watch the replay, do some commentary over it, and update the splitter. So you're probably wondering why the splits have the old time of 33:21. That's because I was so frazzled by the fact that the recording did not save that I just started typing furiously on my YouTube channel. I made a post about it. So I ran the game in 2106 and all the times updated to like 5 seconds. I said, do you want to update your times? I said, no. So these will be the accurate times here. They'll be mostly accurate anyway. And to make this process more enjoyable, I do have some ginger ale and some chili cheese fry Pringles. These things suck, but I'm hungry. So yeah, stage 1. This is off to a decent start. It's just run, Simon, run. And I don't have the bat jump technique to get over this little mound, and so I just take the short path. And I won't say I had a little mess up there. It was decent, but yeah, I was just kind of in a go zone for having not done it great up to that point. And then here I kind of just, my safe strat is double multiplier axe. I can usually just kind of farm hits on the vampire bat this way and take him out in a couple seconds. 203. I had it at 202 earlier, but still respectable. 2 minutes, level 1. With this Vector Man background loop, I like it. It's not my favorite background. I had Yoshi's Island. I was using that for something else, but it's obviously not fitting for Castlevania. So I changed it to the Vector Man one. It's the best one I have. I also have a Sonic one, but again, NES Castlevania does not make much sense. I found it interesting that when you have axe and you throw it while in the air towards the top of the screen, it disappears, kind of like the skeletons when they throw their bones. So, I don't know. I felt like one of them. Stage 2 is also not a problem, typically. I'm getting the Medusa, the 3 Medusa heads right here down. Attack, attack, wait, and get bumped up. That's an easy trajectory, and it's landing every time. And when it doesn't land, I'll just catch a second Medusa head. But I haven't been knocked off for a while now, so I'm pretty good here. I'm wondering if there's some way to clip up there. It's not clear to me. I think you have to get bumped up, so I don't think so. But I'm gonna consider if there are options for that. Another trick I'm learning here is at the stairwell, just jump past the bat. That way the bat won't hit you. But the damage is not the thing I'd be concerned about in this world. Or this world of Castlevania, this level, just because the Medusa boss is not a threat when you have holy water. I don't know how to explain this. It's like I'm eating black beans. It's weird. Very weird. And this, of course, is a nice little introduction to the Medusa head walkway, but clearly not as difficult. Even if you don't have holy water, this fight's nothing. I'm an Ocarina of Time boy, so every time I see the holy water here, I just think blue fire. Oh, shoot. This is good. This will get my splits up anyway for next time. I got super messed up here. I don't know what I was thinking. This never happened. And this put me in such a bad spot. Level 3 is hit or miss for me. And what's hard about it is that there is no meat until the boss at the end of the level. So you are in a position, if you're getting hit early on, to have to play the rest pretty perfectly if you want to bring holy water to the end. In this part, I will not get that opportunity, sadly. But I have before. And what's good is I am getting the other parts down pretty consistently. The crows can be a bit obnoxious, but you can trick them. I don't have a perfect science for them yet. But I'm just trying to play it so safe right now, because the goal is to get the holy water there. In the name of the Lord, Simon Belmondo. Did you know Belmont means beautiful world? You learned something today. Maybe, or you already knew. This is another one. If you lose your rhythm here, it's just devastating. And the respawn on the skeleton's not helpful either. I'm just doing some acrobatics here. This is the worst part of this run. Maybe. And now I can take one hit, like, great. But in spite of that, I'm not doing bad, really. What a bonehead. Yeah, it just sucks to see that. Because I know I can play this stage, like, much better. And even now, it's just so... When Medusa heads corner you, it could be one of the worst things. It's not to say that, like, this was one of my best recordings of a playthrough or a speedrun. I don't mean the gameplay, I just mean my reaction, but I was so upset because my best time was 33:21, and then I knocked it down to 21. Like, I already had a massive time save or drop when I had gone to 33, because I went there from 54. And I just knew sub 30 was around the corner, but I did not know that 21 minutes was going to be the next recorded run. And it wasn't, because the run did not record, so I guess this is it. So yeah, it is. I should really stop beating myself up about this whole thing. The good thing about the mummies is they're pushover, man. They are completely doable with knife. It's not like you need holy water for them. I have half health right now, and these guys are a cakewalk. All you gotta really do is get to one side of them, and then just try and whip the bandages they throw at you. What an underwhelming boss, man. Like, bandages are the all-powerful attack that I'm worried about. Plus 39. Oh well. you know, just room for growth here. That's a 50-second time save, you know, because I was on track with 15 seconds less. So, you know, getting to that 20-minute mark is the next step here. Sub 20 is ambitious, but that 20-minute mark, it's possible. Now here I usually have a hard time, but for some reason I just nailed it. I was so used to this stage by now. I kind of just know what I'm doing. Stopwatch for frozen bat. And then, you know, just wait till you get the holy water and take your time. Make the landings, even if it means taking a little bit of damage. I think I do here. Yeah, right there. Fortunately, I got pushed back by the mountain, so that wasn't overkill. And I love this segment, the Simon walk path. He's on a lovely stroll in the mountains of Transylvania. How lush the scenery. You know, you don't really get to enjoy this when you're just playing the game as much. But the strat here is, you know, just try and time it so either you jump to the high ones, the high imp drops, or as soon as they're dropped, attack them. And if they're coming from behind, you can throw holy water in front if they're getting close, or you can throw it behind you. And you can totally dodge the bone dragon there. Don't even need to fight it. This one, some people jump over it. I'm not confident enough to do that. And it doesn't take much time to take him out anyway, so I don't really care. I'm remembering a funny little bit here with Frankenstein's monster and his monster's imp. This one, I don't have a great strategy for attacking this bone dragon or getting past him, but the best strat for me is just take him out. So here I only have 2 of the multiplier for holy water, and normally I chain the holy water in the corner there, but the timing on double multiplier isn't quite as good, and I got nervous, and then I saw the triple multiplier, so I just went for it, and it paid off, although that was a kind of a close call, more than it needed to be. But I think that's my first time, maybe ever, doing stage or level 4 with 1 life. So that to me is significant growth. Little downtime here. I got a nice strat to get the first skeleton out of the way, and then this one, no big deal, you know. I love doing the death stage, although it does take a bit of time. I don't have issues with it anymore. It has not given me an issue since I was kind of a beginner at this game. Now, if I was doing it as a no holy water run, that would be a little different. But yeah, I don't know. Holy water is so OP. It's so good. And I'm just being careful. I think I could walk over that, but I didn't want to take my chances. And this, you know, sometimes I get lucky with my throw. He's like walking towards me, and I'm walking towards him, and then I can get the holy water off. But I'm seeing it's not really worth it anymore, because more often than not, I'm not landing it. also see a thing where people drop through a carpet here, but it's not in this version. I feel like it's in the Japanese version or something, which I can play on this anniversary collection, but I don't know. One day, maybe. Yeah, this is like a 4-minute stage. It's just a huge track. So many segments. Yeah, it'd just be nice if there were a few more ways to kind of clip upwards, you know? And then the classic Simon auto walk into stairs. Usually I don't take damage here, but this time I did. I think the stairs had a lot to do with that. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I have triple multiplier holy water. Like, Grim Reaper's fucked. So good. It's just so satisfying. And then here, this is going to be my best stage 6 run ever. And you can corroborate this footage with, you know, the 5 minutes or so that I posted on this channel. I don't think it's something people are going to doubt. I mean, it's not like I'm world record holder, you know, but a 21 in a you know, highly esteemed, challenging game. Like, I think people probably want the evidence, you know? So this is the best I got. I got my replay on my Nintendo Switch. I could even take it off the dock and then show you if you want, but I don't think that's necessary. You know, go on this channel. Look, I'll be streaming plenty Castlevania when I get my streaming privileges, which is like in 30 minutes. It's so stupid. On YouTube, you have to wait 24 hours when you open an account to activate live streaming by request. And this, I just don't have my system down yet. But I did figure it out, so right here's where I throw axe, and then it clips that bat, and then that's not a problem. So on like the first jump there. And then I think I should throw axe into that candle or do a falling whip. That would help. And then I'm going to make the most fatal error that I make every time. I just keep walking because I'm so used to walking at that point. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But it happens every time. Every time. First time I've made skeleton disappear up there in a while. I always take damage here for some reason, but it's okay. It's always only one hit, and then I'm good. And I've tried waiting a little bit, and that's been successful at not having me fall down the pit there. Still taking a little damage, but a safe escalation up. Excellent. Crazy to me looking at this. It's not a 1 credit clear, but it almost was. Be my first 1cc, but here we go. This is my first try on Dracula. I don't know. I wish maybe I can do a reenactment for y'all. There I try and get 4 hits. And I'm doing the I Got King strategy with the jumps where I do long jumps instead of short. And you dodge most of the fireballs. It's just a safer strategy. And I still got him down to half with the, I kept calling it Cruciferang from Dragon Quest, but it's the crucifix. And the back and forth jumps do confuse him, but I did find that you shouldn't be in the air too long. You can do that like once or twice, and then you should start walking. Because if you're mid-air and he spawns over you and you're going into him, like I just did, that's free damage for him, which kind of sucks. And here we go. Curse of Man on first go. Couple hits there. Holy water. Hits to the face. Hit the fireballs. Awesome. Now so the trick is holy water him, and then you can walk through him. This is extremely close. So close. Holy water the fireballs. I'm out of holy waters. I need 2 more hits. 2105, 88. And I'll be like, oh, what? Well, that's obviously not what I did earlier, but it's close. I was like, what? What? And I just was speechless. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. 2105. And look, you know, here I realized I gotta move the freaking splits up. I don't have this looking great, but you could see the Count Dracula segment there. 2105, 88. Yeah, I timed it at 2106 earlier, so either or whatever, down to the milliseconds, call it what you want. But my best ever run of Castlevania, and here it is archived from the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Thank you to Modernity for at least salvaging my run in that way. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and submit this to speedruns.com. Cheers to the hero, Simone Belmondo.